With BrandSource, and I'm here with BrandSource CEO Bob Lawrence. Bob Lawrence, how are you today?
Good, Merlin. Good to see you. Appreciate you all being here.
It's our pleasure, our pleasure. Now, the Meeting of the Minds, I've been told, has exceeded all attendance records in the past this year. Are you seeing that out here on the show floor?
Absolutely. I mean, the total show is up 22%. And considering about last Thursday, we were a little concerned about Irene. And even with Irene, we only had 7 members that had to cancel. So it's been a 22% increase, and that's great in this time. To have all this type of participation has just been phenomenal.
About how many folks, retail and rent-to-own, total you have out here?
The last count I saw was somewhere just north of 3,000.
Small Texas town.
Yeah, just small Texas town. So,
Bob, your relationship with Trib Group, you've I guess, developed a strategic alliance going back at least 3 years or so. Talk to us a little bit about what you feel Trib Group, the Trib members, and the rent-to-own transaction brings to BrandSource.
Okay. And that's a really good question, Merlin. You know, you look at it today, and there's X amount of washers, dryers, refrigerators, TV, or whatever that's moved through the marketplace. And whether people are renting it or buying it, you know, our goal is, how do we take that customer out of the marketplace and drive them into either a Trib member store or a BrandSource member store? So collectively, we believe that we can meet any consumer's needs, whether they need to rent it or buy it, and together that gives us just unsurpassable strength in terms of getting customers into one of our stores.
Now, is there a program in place now that facilitates moving someone who may be turned down for credit at a traditional retail store into an RTO?
What we've done is we've circulated membership rosters for both entities among all of the members, so that one knows that the other is, hey, if I can't sell you, guess what? I've got a Trib partner down the street. Go down there and they can take care of you.
Good deal, good deal. And talk to me a little bit about the future of BrandSource. What are your plans for expansion, growth, community service, anything in the works?
We got a lot of things in the work. The one thing that we did here that nobody in the industry has done is we rolled out the first home appliances mobile app. And it's on the Apple platform right now today. We will be introducing it on the other platforms before the end of the year. And it's just such a phenomenal tool, not only for consumers, but for dealers. Because number one, a customer can go on there and find out anything they want to know about the product. They can find out color, specs, dimensions. They can find out, there's little snippets in there if they don't know the difference between a front load and a top load. They can get information on that. And probably the coolest thing, there's a dealer locator that's GPS driven. And so the smartphone reads where they are and says, okay, if you want to go to the closest place, here it is. So, and then if you punch on the dealer's name, it will actually give you directions right to that store.
Too cool.
So now the other side of it is there's a dealer site also, and it'll do a couple things. Number one, it will give you competitive pricing in the marketplace. And two, it will also tell you if the manufacturer has the unit in inventory. So if you don't have it on the floor and you need to get it for consumer, you'll know right away if they have it available.
Very convenient.
So that's very cool. The other thing, you know, we're expanding our relationship with Kathy Ireland. You know, all of us, you know, the customer that we're trying to get at is women 35 to 54 and that younger demographic. And Kathy just reaches out and touches those people so well. And I'll give you a good example. She's got a bridal registry of 27,000 people. And you think about that and you say, what happens after somebody gets married? They set up a household, right? So if they need to rent it or own it, every one of those registries give out a coupon for a BrandSource/Trib member. So that they know right where to go if they need something after getting married and setting up that household.
Nice. Makes it a lot easier from marriage to children through
Absolutely.
Everything in between.
Right. Well, the name of the game for all of us is footprints in the store. We can't sell them anything or rent them anything unless they come in. So that's just one more little tool.
Well, Bob Lawrence, is there anything else you'd like to add for our APRO and rent-to-own audience?
Oh, yeah. I mean, from what I understand from talking to the Trib members, the business has been pretty good this year. You know, it's all been challenging for us for the last couple of years. And I think, you know, the more we get together and the more united we come, the more we can better serve all of our members as well as the consumers. So it's been a great partnership. It's been a great relationship getting to know the APRO people, and we appreciate all of your support.
We appreciate you, and been talking with Bob Lawrence here at the Trib Group Meeting of the Mind event and buying show here at Caesars Palace, Las Vegas.